Experience the joy of watching your friends and family's faces light up when you feed them wild game you harvested and made into delicious sausages. Or meet you barbecue and grill with the finest seasonings available. Visit our friends at waltons.com to find everything you need to turn wild game into tasty meat snacks or spice up your barbecue with new flavors and seasonings. With over 500 seasonings to choose from, there's something that everyone will love. They even have step-by-step videos and how-to articles at Meatgistics to help you go from animal to edible. Use coupon Rangers15 at checkout. Save 15% on your first order at waltons.com. Waltons, everything but the meat.
This is Jared Sandler, and you're listening to the Ranger Report podcast.
TK is stuff about my car. I got to tell him, hey, I'm doing the Ranger Report podcast. It's TK Roby, yeah.
The Ranger Report. Yeah, the Ranger Report. If you want the inside scoop, listen to the Ranger Report. Oh, here we go.
This is the Ranger Report podcast. News, insights, predictions, interviews, and information about the Texas Rangers from the major leagues to the minor leagues. And now, here are your hosts, Ben Dieter and CJ Berryman.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Ranger Report podcast. I am Ben Dieter. You can find me on Twitter at BDieter75.
I am CJ Berryman. You can find me at CJB_RR on the Twitter thing.
And our guest today is Mason Englert of the Hickory Crawdads. Mason, how you doing today, sir?
Good, how are y'all? Thank y'all for having me.
Doing
Yes,
well.
sir.
All right, let's start out. We are over halfway through the season. How are you feeling right now at this point of the season?
I feel really good. This year, I'm just looked up and realized we only had 6 regular season outings left and hopefully a couple more with some postseason action. But it's the kind of thing you're like, dang, I wish I had 12 more. You know what I mean? Because you're learning so much as the season goes on. It's been so much fun this year. So definitely don't want to be on that backstretch, just kind of what we're approaching right now.
You cut your hair. Last time we had you on, you had some locks going. What happened there?
Yeah. Just trying to grow up a little bit. I don't know.
All right. So what's the friendly competition been like with you and Ricky Fuzzballs and TK Roby? And, has it been nice to have such a good rotation down there? I mean, you guys are kicking ass.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's just kind of support each other. Like we all go through our ups and downs. So nobody's, when you're going through your downs, nobody's rooting for you to go bad or something like that. Cause it is competition, but nobody's like that. Cause everybody goes through their ups and downs. And we've been supportive, seeing each other do well. And we're all just trying to be good at the same time to win games and string some wins together.
That sounds good. All right. So you personally, I looked it up. You have about almost 11 strikeouts per 9 innings right now in Hickory. Last year, overall, you have about a 10.4 strikeouts per 9 innings. So what do you think you're doing? And what's kind of your swing and miss put away pitch this year?
Can I make a guess?
Yeah,
Change up.
Yeah, it's been. Hey, y'all just TK is stuff about my car. I got to tell him, hey, I'm doing the Ranger Report podcast. It's TK Roby, yeah.
TK, what's up, TK? We need to get him on.
I'll see you guys later. Get TK room together.
Cool.
Yeah, we need to get him on.
Yeah, but answer that question. Changeup's been good. To lefty is actually it's really been. There's you got to cut my season into a couple of sections. Like the beginning of the year, I was putting up some decent numbers as far as like giving up runs and everything, but wasn't quite getting the strikeouts I was looking for. Then there was a second part where I started getting more strikeouts, just based on pitch usage and where I was going more often, the velo coming up a little bit. Then I had like a 4-week stretch or so where I gave up some runs and kind of had a struggle. I wouldn't really pitch them different or bad. It was just like I gave up some untimely home runs like for about a month straight, it felt like. And then the last 3 or 4 weeks, I made an adjustment with one of our pitching coordinators, my pitching coach, like a delivery adjustment, and then an arsenal adjustment where I started throwing a cutter type pitch as opposed to like a slower slider like I had been throwing. And that pitch has carried really good swing and miss. I've used it the least out of my pitches so far because it is new. But then with that mechanical adjustment, the fastball in the top part of the zone has played better and been really good for swing and miss. And the changeups remained like good, and the curveball's also gone up in swing and miss. But if there's one like put away pitch, fastballs up, or the cutter slider to the righties, and then changeups to lefties, definitely.
And I have to wonder, at the stage you're at in your career, you're at high A right now. What is more important to you? Is it having that really high strikeout count or going real deep into games?
I think they go hand in hand because usually if you're getting, I wouldn't say the strikeout count is what's important. It's more like the percentage.
Okay.
Because that does show like that your stuff is playing well and you're getting swing and miss and putting guys away, which is like one of the most important things now. So if you're getting a good strikeout percentage, you're probably going to be able to go deep in games. So the whole idea with the strikeouts is getting to 2 strikes within 3 pitches. And then from there, putting them away or putting them on their heels to where they're making weak contact within 4 or 5 pitches. So either strike out or like have them on their heels to where they can't take a confident swing at a pitch that they're seeing come at them.
Yeah, and so you've kind of talked a little bit about it already, but what's your approach been different, going up a level? Obviously, it gets harder each time you can move up, so what are you doing differently this year, or have you had to adapt this year to going from down east to Hickory? Sorry,
I lost you for a second, but were you just asking like what's been the difference in approach from down east to Hickory?
Yeah.
Really, I've learned more how my stuff's played. Kind of like I felt better this year off the field. Like I've been in a better headspace and been able to like sleep better, like get better. There's just other things going on last year.
Sleep is very important.
Very important. Yeah. There's had things off the field that are making it hard to just live life, much less like play baseball. And now that I've put the work in to take care of those, like the things that help you recover, like eating and sleep are like, have been super good this season. So it's been easier to recover from outing to outing. So instead of having like this dip in stuff like I did last year, my velo went down, everything got worse, and I was just trying to hang on. This year I've been able to like see progress as the season goes on, from learning and having my body recovering where it needs to be. But my difference in approach when I'm actually on the game has just been, I know why my pitches get swings and misses where they do, as far as like the angles they're approaching the strike zone horizontally and vertically. And it kind of gives you more conviction behind each pitch because you know that if you can execute these pitches over the course of a season, that you're going to get unlucky sometimes, but more often than not, it's going to go in your favor. So over the course of the season, it's going to end up being good.
So between starts, I know you guys out in Arizona, you guys have the lab. That's what they call it. And I know media is not allowed into the lab. It's just for you guys. But I mean, you've got so many stats and so much material you can lean on now looking at
all the analytics,
everything. Like, do you I guess you guys make minor adjustments between each start, and then even during a start, you try to make minor adjustments?
Yeah, a lot of the adjustments. A lot of times you just got to chalk it up to like there's some pitches that get hit. It's like, oh, it's a good pitch, and for the majority of the time, like I said, it's not going to get hit. But usually it's not so much like adjustments moving wise. It's more like physically moving. It's more, where should I be trying to execute this pitch? What can I do to help me feel throwing this pitch to where it's going to play out most optimally? And you just kind of go from there. I'm still there. I just got a call, just hung up. Okay, yeah, and
that's all right.
Tell them you're on the Ranger Report. Shut up. Tell TK to shut up too. No, I'm just kidding. No,
that was my mom.
Oh wow!
No.
Whoa, no, you
now
I'm
a jerk.
We could have held, man. You should have taken that.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I'm just kidding.
Oh goodness, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble with Mama Englert,
And she's probably going to listen, CJ. So I'm going to make sure to highlight that.
Ma'am, I am so sorry. I'm dumb. You're smart. I'm unattractive. She's beautiful.
Now that you insulted Mason's mom, TK's never going to come on with us.
Yeah, crap.
I'm just giving you a hard time. You're good.
Oh my goodness.
But so we just sometimes you make adjustments. Like if there's things that consistently aren't going good, then you just roll with it. Then you'll make like adjustments. Like I was doing a thing coming down the mound where I was more like leaning forward, and I wasn't getting I was getting separation rotationally, but not like through T-spine extension. And when we made a quick adjustment that my coordinator saw compared to when my velo was up a little bit more in the past, it just made everything play a little better. So those kinds of adjustments are made, but you're not just, if something goes bad, it's very important to not overthink everything and rewrite the book just because you had one bad start or even a streak of bad starts.
Well, and overall, other than staying healthy, I mean, do you have any personal goals for the remainder of the 2022? It's hard to say. 2022 for the rest of the season. There we go, Mason.
Just pitch and have fun. Like I just stay present, not worry about anything other than where we're at right now. And I've had a really good time every day this season. And I was having a good conversation with somebody recently, but I almost saw myself because the end of the year is coming up, and it's like I want to somehow find a way to do more and be better and do this and that. And it's like just stay in that same flow state, like you're in the middle of the season, and just enjoy it. Be grateful that you still got 6 weeks left, and that's my only goal, is just have a really good time and like stay present with the moment.
All right. Well, we've never had a player on today on the trade deadline before, so I've always wanted to ask how nerve-wracking it is for everyone just sitting around waiting to hear if your name's going to be called in a trade.
I'll be honest, I had no idea it was a trade deadline today.
Well, that's good then. That's good. So you don't think about it that much.
That's good. Yeah.
I knew it was like somewhere, this time of year is when it happens, but I don't know. I'm just got to chill and like whatever. There's so much that's out of your control, and it's like if you worry about it, then you're just going to cause yourself a lot of stress. You kind of just relax. It's like if you were to get traded, if a player to get traded, it's like kind of just got to be okay with it. If you don't, I can't hope for one way or the other. You just got to relax and play.
Yeah, so I guess if your name's not out there all the time, like some people's are, it's not that big of a deal, huh?
Yeah, for sure. I don't get on social media or look at anything, so I'm just totally in my own world.
Yeah, you and Ricky Fuzzballs did the same thing. I used to talk to Ricky all the time on social media, and then once the season started, he cut me off. So, but he and we have a fun running thing. He had a video of him pitching in the off season with Sam Huff, and he was wearing the same black camo shorts that I have. So every time that he pitches, I wear the black camo shorts for good luck.
That's awesome.
All right. So we obviously have a co-host. I'm sure you've seen him a little bit. Come here.
Doggo.
So you get to guess. You get 3 guesses. And if you get it right, you will get, what do you want? You want to send him like a Ranger Report t-shirt?
We're going to send him stuff anyway, because he's been on twice now.
Oh, yeah. So, and hell, we'll put a nameplate on the back. It just says Englert. There you go. All right. So I'll give you a hint to start. It's Texas Rangers involved. And so
am I guessing the name of the dog?
Yeah, trying to guess the
name.
All right.
He's a black Chihuahua. Go.
Nolan.
Close.
Good guess.
That's a really good guess.
Express?
No. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's not yet.
But he's not yet, yeah.
He will be.
Former Rangers player. Pitcher?
No.
Nope.
He's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Going to be a Hall of Famer. He hit 3,000 hits when he was playing for the Rangers.
Oh, Beltray?
There
yes,
you go.
Sir.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us, bud.
Yeah, the only person we've had on more than you is Zach Kent, because we had him on a couple of weeks ago, or actually have been more than 2 months ago now, and he had his best start of the year, so he actually texted us and said, "Can I come on again?"
He wanted to come on during the days that he pitched. He wanted to come on the days that he pitched. So we had him on like 4 times, 5 times.
Yeah, you guys and your superstitions, man.
Yeah, so he started coming on. I mean, he's rocked the shit ever since. So, hey. We're bringing good luck to you. And hey, if TK wants to, enjoy the love, get him, tell him to get on the Ranger Report.
All right.
Hey, Mason, we really appreciate your time today, man. I know you're busy.
And say I'm sorry to your mama.
Yeah, tell your mom we're sorry.
All
right, Mason. Have a great day, man.
All right, later, guys.
Thanks,
buddy.
Thanks for listening to the Ranger Report podcast. Find us on Twitter, Facebook, and at therangerreport.com.